dangerous. The 3-1 record for Ultra. SMGs can be a menace, and Scrap, well, he's the third SMG on this map. He's been doing outstanding for him, as is tradition.
There we go. Well, that is a very dangerous stat line to see if you're an LA Thieves fan. Let's find out how the actual match goes. Here we go. Toronto Ultra, LA Thieves, map number 1. We fly into Rio. And the nades and the stuns are out as P1 is an absolute mess on this map. And LA Thieves chance to get the first 2.
Always nice when you get the nade kills off the opening break. Makes your job that much easier. I know CleanX was just cracking jokes about it, but him and Insight talking about getting Cammy's trade. So teammates maybe a little bit of extra spice in this series for him. But for the moment, Thieves, great job inside the hill. Of course, well, that moment has dissipated. That's a clean 4-man wipe and the bad spawns for LA Ultra. Now I have the map on a stranglehold.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see how long the stranglehold lasts. LA Thieves, there's too much air in the lungs for them to tap out now. Over to Insight, though. That lovely 3 spree continues. Final 15 here of P1 should go to the boys in purple. Pressure then out from Ghosty, firing on through, but it's Envoy there with that submachine gun. The Rival 9, an absolute weapon here in MW3.
I love the decision from Envoy, too. Instead of chasing the kill, stays around the time. Ghosty makes the play, though. Picks up a 2-piece towards the middle of the map, so you might be quick on this P2 break. I mean, Toronto Ultra basically turtle up around the hill. You got flanks coming through. Afro pouring on the pressure, but Ultra, they alleviate the pressure on the back, and CleanX gets the 2-piece on pillars. And the tight setup reigns supreme. LA Thieves, they are back to square one.
There we go. Well, it's been a solid chunk of time gunner than the first for LA Thieves. Now over to the second hard point. And the hot dog stand is open for business. Insight on the backline, can't get any more Ghosty. Encrypt the feed, pressure now on Scrap. How many can you take with you? Just one. Envoy wins the fight. That's Toronto Ultra's hard point still.
That is so tough, too. Yeah, Kreb gets that extra one, and maybe he could have, you know, slightly gotten back in the game. Not too shabby on the score front for the moment. LA Thieves certainly want to keep the pressure, keep these players at bay. Nasty doing a good job just staying alive, slowing these guys down, but eventually Ultra able to make that break. They're going to have a 40-second lead going towards New, and Envoy already taking a route with CleanX, potentially thinking about flipping those spawns. And you see where Ghosty's dying on the map as well, so LA having to look so many directions at the same time. The pressure for Toronto, though, is still going to be working the flanks. Insight pierces his way through boxes, just thinking about that contest.
There it is. Dips a toe. They know where it's coming from. The Thieves pounce. 3 in the feed. Time still going their way. Toronto not too far away as reinforcements go. But number 4 is going to be the man causing problems. Crimp, though. The 4 spree is done. Afro now back on the stair line. Quick contest. In and out. Ultra keeping the LA Thieves on their toes. Nice shots out of Afro. Gets the second as well. 25 to go here on third. You'll take all that time if you can. A big win from Envoy. He might be able to nick the deck 20.
I mean, everything for LA was so good up until they don't get that one trade. Still had the opportunity to fight back on this time, but you just see the amount of damage output that Ultra are doing even when they're falling. And from Ultra, they got what they wanted. They do flip the spawns. You might not get that scrap time, and LA Thieves might have sort of evened up the score count, but you do want to be spawning on the left side of the map for this hill, but they don't have boxes controlling Afro, continuing to piece, slowing these players down, and Ghosty next man in line. He feels like the guarantee for the Thieves squad to get those trades. It's happening all over the map. LA Thieves nice and stable on this P4.
Great shots as well. Dan Ghosty. His hard point's all his. There's Kremp. He's finding the time. Bit of a pinch now from Ultra. Lead change. LA Thieves back in this one. CleanX is going to send it. Easy trades here for the LA Thieves boys. If they're able to make the play or push their way forward. Oh no, Insight gets his. Nasty's been pushed out of the hill now. Ultra have swarmed in, and that's a late break and a 20 solid second bit of time to have there.
And Insight's so good too. It's like so uncomfortable to play against him because you know he's just going to be L-triggered, but when you feel the pressure from his teammates in like the backside of your spawn flanking, well, you're forced to make a move. You run into his irons. It is a dangerous place to be. Even now, Ultra are just setting up a gargantuan pinch. Envoy taking the ultimate route. He takes down Ghosty, and well, the players on time are just food for fodder. Everybody getting wiped off the map, and that is a literal perfect break coming out of Toronto Ultra. Envoy able to pick up 4, Insight on a 4 spree as well.
Yeah, look at this. CleanX on the prowl now, looking for these players off spawn. Tags in a Ghosty. Enough to cause a bit of discourse in the lines of the LA Thieves. No stick. Over to the hard point, they go. Scrap takes care of Kremp. Envoy now on the low side of the hard point. He's on a bit of a spree. It's a 6, comes to a close. Lovely work, though. He has the cruise.
The crew's gonna come in a pretty big impact on quite a few of these hills, so easy to utilize. We'll see how they can pay off with it, but even without the crews for the moment, this has been a beautiful hold of this hardpoint hill. They have run the score up, and again, it all started off the back of just a monster pinch coming in from Envoy, so game-winning plays for the moment, albeit just for a 50-point lead on the reset, but staying ahead of the game, Ultra, they are going to be the first team to the new top.
Massacre across the map. The LA Thieves, they mop up the remaining defending players of Toronto Ultra from these old points, but Envoy, oh my god, he's got another pair. 18 and 10, still with the crews to play. Magnificent workout of Toronto Ultra. Let's go for a listen in.
Help me, I have time.
Nice. Nothing shot. There's
Two
two
here.
Yeah, I'd be close. Run up.
Huge for you,
One
boys.
shot. Cramped one shot. There's two in here.
I'll come get it.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Both there. It's all good.
What's coming you now?
Yeah, and then one security. Two shot to you.
Go left, right.
Shop weak. Three at old. Go right now.
Push shot cat maybe. Stun me.
Yeah, yo, bathrooms.
Bathrooms?
They're playing out.
Top at skis too. He could have pinched bathrooms. Yeah, I think he did.
Cool. Good shot.
Absolute bathrooms dead.
Nice. I'm gonna
Nice,
hit
one
front.
close, Steve.
Yeah, we should hit front fast.
Head up with me. Shop with me. Shop at new, dead. Nice. I'm
Last one
absolutely
on top of you. Last one on top of you.
I'm just giving him up, bro.
That's fine.
Shoot one spawning here. Calf now.
Still not there.
Look at my deep pinch just in case.
One in the back of me. Stun him in the back.
Yeah.
One shot dead. I'm one shot.
Another one here.
One more. Close.
Shot, one shot.
Still back there.
That shop soon.
Shop.
Shop and hold, I think.
Shop's still pushed out.
They might spawn in front of us. Never mind.
Calf then.
I'll hold pinch.
Dark. Shop now. Shop in. Dead. Nice dark too.
Ghosty.
Looking at it. Once we gate. Don't shot me half full.
Just spawn.
Good time.
Not close. That's it. Time
Good spawn behind the jello.
Gate.
It's already out.
Half all dead.
Gate.
Gate,
Gate
dead.
it. Map soup.
One half ball on the left side.
One shot.
I'm so weak.
It's
Push.
Go see on the half wall. I'm soaking. Yo, he dropped down, bro. Cramp shot on
Cramp on
time.
top dog. Nice. Keep sliding. Dog now.
I'm holding the big right now.
Dog dead.
I'm playing new. I just want to
Someone here.
One more here.
Dog.
Yeah, I had a crop shot. Stun me. One shot on the half wall. Laying down. Two. One jumping up top and then one close left.
Dead.
One more. Go new, bro.
He's on the hop hole again. Still not pushed. Nice. We more.
I spawned pretty deep.
I have a tree.
One already whale. He went
Yeah,
down.
I just one garage.
I'm making him soak, bro.
Yeah, already
I
one
can
hit
deep
my
whale.
yellow.
Deep whale.
deep whale and one cross caution.
That's one garage.
Like whale. Whale is absolutely dead.
After here as well, no? Oh,
Look
you
like
killed
you
after.
whale, Joe.
One more stun. Caution.
Hey, I
Caution
killed
window. There's two.
In caution, weak.
Nothing will boys.
Dead.
Left the mid.
That's all four.
I have a tree.
And Toronto Ultra with the fantastic comms there, continuous problem solving in this ever-shifting Rubik's Cube that is Rio.
And now it's just like, well, the bigger problem for LA to solve. You got to break this setup down. It is going to be absurdly difficult. Inside has had an incredibly comfortable game. He's dealing with the pressure from the entire team. Nasi is able to pick up two. Maybe that can soften up the push just a bit. You're running into a blender, though, and Kleenex and Insight together. Well, they just body you. It's an 80-point lead. You are back again to square one, spawning so far away. Looking like they're not going to be able to get this time.
No, not at all. It's magnificent brick wall of defense here.
Or-
Oh, wait a minute! The LA Thieves are in! Getting ready to wax lyrical about impenetrable situations. They are inside the point. Next bit of time is all theirs. Rotation down as well. And what a turn of events this is. Old hardpoint time is about to be lost there. Ultra will take that. But now the setup once again towards the garage side of the map here on Rio for the Thieves.
Well, they never actually got boxes control, so you can see the pressure. Ultra players literally swarming everywhere. It is two players around the hill that have to look every direction. Kremp might be able to pick up two, but they were not able to keep these Ultra players at bay. An instantaneous break-in. Small opportunity they might have had has been quelled, and now, of course, Insight, maybe a victory lap with the crews. Players are spawning distantly. You got all your bases covered. Number 6, Kremp, going to be going on a flank, but his teammates in the meantime seemingly getting picked apart.
Death from above, either way. Another spree developing here for the Ultra boys, and this time it's Kleenex. Will he get a cruise? One more. And nope, Nasty ends him. 222 are climbing, though. We are looking towards the business end of the game, and we're still under control of the hard point for Ultra. Insight there with the Renetti. It's not going to end here. But my God, he is absolutely melting these players right now.
It just looks so easy for him, too. Every single kill Insight's been collecting. He's just L-triggered, shooting players underneath cars. They're running into irons, and I mean, again, he has just been coasting with that hoodie up. Now, of course, though, we're having a similar situation. LA get to the hill first, but you already see the idea of maybe setting up for another massive pinch. Of course, Insight could be out of the picture for a little bit, but they are just taking a deep route, waiting to set up for the kill, and it's because they got the cruise missile to roll through. Question is, who does Envoy want to kill? Get the guy out of time. See you later, Dan Ghosty.
Still got time, though. Ah, no, you're running out of reinforcements. Thieves' numbers dwindling. Scrap now on the pinch, picks up his own. Final few seconds here. Nasty will get one. Consolation, can he get the player at the time? Has to move, has to fly, gets it. Safe for now. Kleenex still in play. And this hard point is nearly done. Last ditch attempt now from the LA Thieves.
Yeah, well, they have the cutoffs, right? Player over by top, vending opportunity maybe to work the flank. Scrap gonna hear that from a mile away, though. But really on this rotation, I guess LA, they have to do two things, right? It's only 3 seconds. You got to keep him out of ult time and rotate towards new. As he goes on a spree, but maybe too little too late, trying to stabilize. You still have P1 control. So LA Thieves are certainly bringing the fight. Ultra, though, it's just a matter of time, you feel like, before they break it down.
Oh, no way. Envoy nearly gets one there on the pinch. Afro wins a big one over to Kleenex now. Can he get his? And this is to end the map. Potentially another one-on-one engagement. Afro this time gives Ghosty a taste of his own medicine. Still alive and kicking. Envoy wins the fight. That should be the map. It should be done. No! Another contest. My God, it just won't end.
Nasty's popping off. He's had a great past few hills. He was struggling early, but now bringing a little bit toward the table. Still, though, you have so many things on the map that you actually have to do. You want to put the Ultra players out, and again, just for the fact that there's 1 second, anyone on Toronto want to break this hill in the final moments. They are going for the swarm. 2-man down on the feet. Nasty, one of the last men on defense. It is not going to last. Ghosty versus the world. Can't get it done, and Ultra finally close out map number 1.
My God. Wow, the LA Thieves proving that when the chips are down, they were not out of it. If they had that same resolve to sort of the middle of the map, this might have been a far closer Rio hardpoint. But you're absolutely going to need to rehydrate after that one, lads. That was a sweaty one. Nice start to the series. Ultra take the lead.
I can't tell if Insight looks sick or maybe just a little bit bored, but either way, he was as focused as he needed to be in the map one because it was very comfortable from start to finish. 31 and 18, 5,400 damage. It really did seem like anytime we were watching his point of view, it was just very comfortable, very easy. The kills falling into his lap. And Miles, I know you touched on it when the listening ended. They're just a paranoid team, but that's how safe you have to play in this game. It was a constant string of I think they're spawning here. I'm not sure. I'm still going to watch the pinch. Okay, is this what's happening on? I don't know. Just in case, just focus on this. And they are always making sure that they are paying attention to every little possibility that can happen on Rio and keeping things under control for the majority of the game. Efficient work out of Ultra.
Yeah, great job. Again, Ultra, that communication style of eliminating all possibilities. Whatever remains, however improbable, is the truth, my dear Watson. And there you go. They find the spawns of these members of the Thieves. They apply the pressure. And once they really got things going, there was no looking back for Ultra. They were just so strong. 3 sets of streaks, massive runs individually. And as far as the time goes, I mean, the stats showed it. Wonderful work in the assist department as well. All bases covered there for Toronto Ultra. A spicy start. And the LA Thieves, again, kudos to them. A very strong showing, especially towards the late game there. But many will be questioning, was that a strong showing from the Thieves, or was that a sort of moment of relaxation from Ultra? Because let's face it, by the time we got to that moment in time, the finish line was so close, they could barely lose it. I did have a quick look at the weather charts. The reason why Insight is probably wearing that hoodie is because it is quite cold up north at the moment. Our current Kings of the North are enjoying a chill in the weather department. Over in LA, though, it is not cold. Let me tell you that, boys and girls. We're sweating over here in my little studio. Better go to high rise and try to catch some of that sweet high altitude air. Search and Destroy coming up next.
Commentator of the year at one point in time and a meteorologist. Who knew? A man of many talents, Miles.
The gas, mate. The gas.
Not shocked by this, but what I am shocked a little bit by is the high-rise S&D. It's it's the first time LA Thieves have played it all year. Brand new for these guys on that front. And then, of course, for Ultra, it is only the second time that they have played this map all year. So a bit of a surprise to see. But, of course, I know the theme from Ultra. Basically, this entire stage has either been working on the map pool, which they've been spamming Rio, Hardpoint, and S&D seemingly at every given opportunity, or even when Ultra are playing against the other best teams in the game, they're squaring up and going against them on their best maps. So these two teams looking for the experience, looking for those reps and deepen that map pool as much as possible. But S&D has been an interesting thing for Ultra because they have been getting slammed as of late, 9th overall on the opening duel win front. Their conversion is still fantastic when they're getting the bloods, but I know they've gotten, double 6-0 or 6-0 by Optic at one point, 6-1 on another front. Ultra has been on the positive and negative end of quite a few 6-0s in S&D this year. course, now it's a brand new map for them, so we'll get that look on high rise to see exactly where their head's at.
Yeah, I mean, right now everyone's head seems pretty cool. It's an air of sort of calm but focused anxiety there for the LA Thieves. It has been a very difficult run of things as of recent. Either JCap or Shane there, just keeping the boys hydrated. Playing out of the Cash App compound here in Los Angeles. Can the LA Thieves turn around what has been a difficult season so far? Adding Kremp to the roster has definitely given them a nice sort of bump of firepower, as have Nasty. But is it enough to get the team together? Time is the only sort of thing they've really got now that they're running out of. That major is next week. There's no room for mistakes here. For Ultra, again, you have to see them coming into the tournament as an absolute clear-cut favorite. There is no doubt about it. Here we go, though. Fist bumps are done. It's time to get to high rise.
And this is a map that, you know, I'm very curious as how Ultra is going to be playing it. I think their 0-1 record, it might have been like one of the first or second S&Ds they played all year now that I think about it. Because I'm re-remembering the analysis I was giving at the start of like Envoy's a player, loves to go on the flanks, the underground routes, he might go for the domination, but ended up losing it in a 6-4 fashion. And well, for S&D, it's been a struggle point for Ultra. For Afro, it's been his time to shine. S&D has been his bread and butter so far throughout stage 2. 0.85 kills per round, towards the top of the league. If you're 0.9 or above, you're feeling fantastic, and he is just underneath that margin. So Afro's a player to look out for, but talk about the underground domination. These fights can really set the tone. CleanX maybe versus Afro down low if anyone overcommits.
No one's committing nothing whatsoever. This relationship will not get very far. Just over a minute to play it, and no one really seeing too much. Here comes a commitment towards the B Street. Finally, the Ultra boys looking to take things a bit more seriously as they're making their way forward. Scrap on the outside. Will he be able to catch Ghosty? He caught wind of it. Oh, on the other side of the map now, tags either side. This is going to be the start of the round now. 45 seconds to go.
Oh, and they're going for the bomb plant straight away. So a 4 versus 4 with the bomb plant, and Ghosty is going to fall. Ultra finding all of the kills, and Afro, well, he's made his way towards the bomb. 2 players up top, good shots, but still a man disadvantage. He's waiting for Nasty to get in the mix, but Ultra players are crawling all over the map. There is nowhere you can go. That is an efficient first round outside of the smooth moves. Afro, well, his teammates saw him, but he didn't, and a little bit too late. Ultra dominant in round number 1.
Yeah, without any sort of pressure on the map, Ultra just creep in towards that bomb site, scrap the man and get the bomb down or he gets the first blood actually as they get that bomb down ASAP. And after that, it's curtains. There's no hope. Even the gun skill of the LA Thieves not enough to save them then. Toronto Ultra laying the foundations for the round win there in the first.
And again, just incredibly efficient. No time wasted. I mean, good stun and nade usage as well, just to go for the clearance. And as soon as they found that opening, no time wasted. Now LA Thieves turn on the attack, and I assume a lot of standard stuff is going to be coming out. Ghosty actually the bomb carrier for the squad. That means your SMGs are going to want to be making plays. And or then Ghosty will just find an exploding propane tank, and it's Envoy last man standing somehow gets the second kill. Afro too busy running, not getting the trades. And for what could be the first 1 versus 4, I believe, of the year, here's Dylan Envoy.
Oh! Nearly. I was hesitant to say anything there, but Ghosty Nerves of Steel keeps it all together. LA Thieves bounce back, but hey, man, yet to get a true 1v4, true ace in that regard. The spiciest of possible. Tons, though, we've seen in our CDL ranked play clips. Keep those coming in, folks. CDL TV's absolutely popping. Thieves, though, good looks out of them. Let's see if they can keep it going.
And on the flip side for Ultra, this is only their second time they've played this map. They might have forgot about that massive exploding propane tank. It can be a problem from time to time. So what a first blood there from Dan Ghosty in the previous round. And yeah, if I'm CleanX, blow up the barrel. See if you get free too.
I feel like we all forget about it, you know, and it hits at the worst possible times, especially here in Search. And here goes another one. Afro. Oh, God. Oh, no. It's such a nightmare. Well, it's a 4v2. CleanX technically gets the first blood. Massive advantage here for Ultra in the attacking round. Ghosty desperately trying to level it up. Not going to happen.
Oh, my God.
Pain in the arse. A colossal pain in the arse. Get that checked.
These boys are shooting too. I think Dylan Envoy might deserve the credit for that first blood on the.
Yes.
I think Nasty got it, but it looked like that nade was an absolute peach. So
Yeah.
Whether it be your team that gets the credit for the kill or Envoy, maybe good news takes one away for him if he was going to be playing for the cruise missile. But either way, absurdly dominant round on the attack there from Ultra. Guns are singing sweet, and Envoy, a map that you imagine can certainly be his playground. He has been thriving thus far. Right now from Ultra, dodge massive exploding tanks. LA, keep those nades up.
Any more propane shenanigans in this map, Marvin? Oh yeah, we might get it. Scrap.
Now this one's safe. You can be right next to this massive exploding barrel, and it's perfectly fine. But if you're far away from the other one, that's a problem.
How dare you? Don't be too far away from Afro though. 2 HP and a big win here in the round. He gets himself 2. Nasty. He and Afro now versus Envoy and Kleenex. It is a submachine gun Rival 9 throwdown here on High Rise. Bombs soon to be recovered. Hopefully. There we go. And Afro now. Oh, I think Envoy may have caught wind of the play. This could be the deciding kill. And that should be the round. Take it back. Nasty's. He's got himself an MCW. Oh dear. Here's a moment of shenanigans chance. I do believe Envoy saw him though. No, he didn't.
No, they absolutely saw him. They have to know.
Do they?
Maybe they didn't. That's actually unreal.
Unbelievable. He's going to get this plant down. Nasty now puts himself in a situation where he might be able to get this done. Guns up at the ready, son. I hope you're at least in a position to take these fights.
There goes the propane tank. So he's got out. Yeah, they have no intel. This is super doable.
Byron Plumridge has gone for a bit of a walkabout. Less than 30 seconds to go. Ah! Kleenex with the MCW. Perfect timing. The right weapon in the right place. Envoy there for the defuse. A moment there from Nasty to turn things around massively for the LA Thieves. NT go next.
Yeah, just maybe slightly less ready for that gunfight than Kleenex was. So even with no information, just checking everything. Fantastic centering, fantastic awareness. And I got to say, Nasty has some of the best player reactions. Anytime he dies, he is always snapping all the way back in his chair. But that is the difficulty of playing against a team like Toronto. Even when the odds sort of work out for you, 1v2 seeming like a near impossibility. Even with Ultra struggles, their conversion rate in these rounds always fantastic when they get that man advantage.
Yeah, they're learning very quickly about how to play high-rise S&D. Envoy with the mid-map coverage in case anyone gets a little bit antsy in mid and feels like taking that route. Perfect spread there across the map there from the Thieves boys on defense. Ultra stacking over towards A, waiting for a little bit of action. No fake smokes, no fake nades, just waiting for the gunny. Hello. This might be our first blood. Krem trying to stay alive. It's Scrap with the MCW at range. Wonderful damage, not enough for the kill. 50 to go.
It's also just about the only information Ultra has. Everybody else on LAT have been very stagnant, so tough to read on these corners. Now you know Ghosty's in the back, but you see the spot Nasty's put himself in. If he ever gets the call out, they're planning on B. Nasty will swoop in with a free kill, and if you go down B Street, it might also be free. Envoy near bomb. Afro gets the kill, so the spots right now still on point.
Brilliant work there. The hit and run from the LA Thieves. Nasty's holding that street like his life depends on it. There he is. He gets his kill on the Kleenex. So this is a beautiful round there from the LA Thieves. They held their ground. They've held what they've got. Insight might be able to catch a couple of kills here, but a 3v1 at this hour, not likely. The Thieves. Good round.
That's a good setup as well. And I think the patience as well certainly pays off if they start trying to make plays down the B Street, because you did have Toronto more or less leave it open. Like that was a pretty heavy stack over on the tarp side of the map, but LAT trusted in the comms, trusted in the setup, and the patience, again, pays off. Nice round there from LA. We've also had back-to-back rounds of dodging those massive exploding propane tanks, so I love to see the adjustments from these pro teams.
I mean, when did the game come out? Late October? Early November?
2009, I think.
Yes, in theory, you're not wrong, brother. Here we go, though. Nades up. Propane go boom. Frag grenades go boom. And soon the Rival 9s will go brr.
Ooh, I mean, this might just be a free round. Unless number 8 and number 6 can find like some early kills in the middle of the map, Kleenex is going to get maybe a free kill. And that's the guy with bomb. Kleenex is never going to expect it. Why would you even check it? But for LA Thieves, you have to wrap all the way back towards your spawn and find Kleenex in the meantime. Good luck. Have fun. But actually, they catch him out. There you go. So man advantage. You just got to go get that bomb.
That's tough. Oh, nasty. Great timing there. Peeks or pies the corner. Catches out Insight. Last man up, Envoy. Unable to procure the ace previously. Alright, he may have snuck through! Damage! No kill! Thieves with another strong round.
And I gotta say, that's kind of a funny one too. I don't think you would ever expect A, Ghosty to be the bomb carrier, and B, having to be the bomb carrier sitting in his own spawn while his entire team is pushed up like actually around the objective. I think if Kleenex was like heads up and privy to it, that would have been a free round from Ultra. Kleenex could have just sat in a corner in spawn, but that is sort of an unreadable moment there from LA. So playing mind games. Some plays are so bold, let's say. Let's use the word bold, not something else. It works out. You can't read that.
Love that. The unreadables. Well, we're 3-3 here on High Rise. Things have turned around wonderfully here for our red-clad warriors. Ghosty backs on up. A lot of damage dealt his teammate Krem, and Ghosty now finding their respective kills gives the boys of LA a massive advantage. Insight fighting for his life for Toronto, trying to pull things back 3v2.
Oh, Afro, I was going to say, he's been doing the scaffolding hot from both sides, though, and nearly had a freebie. Scrap able to stay alive, though, but with the man advantage, Afro doing the smart thing, backs down. Even Kremp making sure to play on the same side of the map with his boys. Of course, though, the B side of the map wide open, but LA Thieves, again, just roaming together, running into a lot of fire, though. Insight with the tag, Scrap there for the cleanup, and I think now the Ultra Boys know exactly where everybody on LA is, and if we didn't know before, they certainly do now. Scrap, even with the angle checks, that is an absurdly well-played 2 versus 3. That is teamwork and chemistry that is out of control. That is the nerd spots as well for Scrap, going for the checks to spot the players pushing through blue. It does not get better than that for a clutch.
That's fantastic work out of Scrap. Take notes, folks, back home, whether it's the gunny or the hop checks to make sure you know exactly where that player is going. Feeding that information rapidly to his teammates, allowing them to pick up the kill. Ultra with a magnificent bounce back. I'm enjoying this High Rise, by the way. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It's been a good time.
Yeah,
I think it's we've had just about everything we could. If Envoy clutched that one before, would have delivered for a master class. But either way, Ultra 1 round advantage and the first blood. Scrap happy just to go for the challenge. Afro thinking about a scaffolding route again. In the meantime, though, his teammates cleared up the extra kills towards bomb. Does get traded out by a nice nade, and for a 2 versus 2. I think Afro he didn't get spotted. That's kind of insane.
Oh no! Oh, Inzagani gets away with his life, and now Insight slows things right down. Not necessarily looking the wrong way, but trying to reposition and catch one of these players out. Oh, we saw Ghosty. But Ghosty also saw him. It's the gunny of the Thieves that prevails here, and they are starting to believe.
I'm so cute. Am I crazy, or did Afro run directly in front of Insight's screen? And I didn't like. We have Codcasters, so it looked weird, but I think Insight just straight up didn't see him. But he did run directly across the center of his screen, did he not?
He may have missed it. We'll have to go to VAR for that one.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But for now, possibly a slight error, a millisecond of a mistake has cost Ultra the round. And with that, we're back to 4-4. Nades up. Start the round with a bang.
Well, trophy at least there from Ghosty just for the coverage. You see Krem being incredibly aggressive. Insight, I think, has him on the intel front, but Nasty's making moves.
Ooh.
Or Kremp, excuse me, working down the street. And this might just be a free kill for him. There you go, set up for the kill. It's that next one, and he got out. LA Thieves, 4 versus 2, man advantage.
Afro, knees or shoulders. Tags. Looking for the reach out, but it's the coverage from his teammates again. The LA Thieves, the trust is there, the teamwork is there. They are toyed like a tiger right now. Massive advantage, and they're not giving it up whatsoever.
St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, but an early celebration is not something you want to have in this round. Already Ultra clutch 1-2 versus 3, and this might be a 2 versus 4. Envoy gets traded. Kleenex, last man standing, 30 seconds to work with. Against Nasty and Ghosty. And if they're playing this distant, I mean, this is clutchable. It's not easy, but the possibility is there.
They're expecting CleanX to be schmoving, but he's not. He's running an MCW with a bomb planted. Here we go. Oh, he's got it all. CleanX. Oh, dear. A couple of tags in. Now you know he's got to be down low. 35 to go. Here's the race. CleanX does not look the right way. Oh, but Ghosty doesn't commit, and now it's nearly a 1v1. Send it. CleanX tagged up. Thank God Ghosty didn't make the move when he did. He bought his team the time, and he bought them the round. Map point, LA Thieves.
And that is, I mean, look, the start of the round, fantastic there from LA Thieves. Get the first blood, get Kremp up the B Street. They're making moves. It got dangerous, and I saw a look of disgust in CleanX's face for Ghost to be flanking him from blue in that moment. But a well-played 2 versus 1, swarming the map, covering your teammate there for the trades. It was awkward, but it doesn't matter. You get the round win. And Nameless might have been correct. He did say he thinks LA Thieves might have a bit of an advantage in the S&Ds, 1 round away. And that might just prove to be true. And they're switching things up. This time Afro is grabbing the bomb. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, he's a very mobile player. I think last time we saw Afro really run the bomb quite regularly was back in Vanguard. I could be wrong. Nasty says, get that paperwork out of my face. Get me that gunfight, but both teams being rather pensive. It's the man Afro, though, trying to move this bomb forward. They have to contend with the CleanX doing the old Maven nipple balance. And CleanX, you're in trouble. Are they going to check this? Kremp checks it out. Afro gets the kill. First blood.
Yeah, CleanX had it. No one to help him there from underground. Envoy. Timing is perfect. I would go for the assassination, but he's going for all the kills. Great damage done. He's got out. Not for long enough, though. Goes to get a hunt him in another man advantage from LA Thieves. This is for the map.
This is for the map. To stay alive, man advantage. It's a pinch from the Ultra boys. Kremp's going to get the plant. Insight holding firm. Scrap roaming the middle of the map. Here comes the engagement. Afro gives his boys the biggest advantage you could ask for. It's on the Scrap now to win the 1v3. And it's not gonna happen. The Thieves with the edge in S&D.
Dude, Nameless called it. He was correct. And Thieves making plays as well. I know a lot of the clutch situations got a little bit spicy, but on the first blood front, these guys were on point and more, like, often than not, getting active on the map. I mean, running it down, taking your time. Afro finding just the middle of the map to be effectively wide open, and maybe a little bit of luck on your side as well with the propane tanks in some of these early rounds, but that is fantastic execution for the first look there we have from Thieves on high rise. And I mean, credit the whole way around. Dan Ghosty as his typical 10 kills, 2,200 damage. Kremp, I might not have found all the kills, but he just had 6 assists there in a search and destroy. So he was certainly active on the map, maybe administering some for his teammates. So those two completely on point. And I know Nasty brought it back as well. Starts off 0-4, finishes off much stronger. So credit for Thieves. They have forced it at least now to a map 4. Karachi, one that is going to look very dangerous. Ultra have a 6-1 record overall, but Subbase is another one of those that Ultra playing with the map pool just a bit.
Just enough to play with our hopes and dreams of maybe going the distance for the map 5. Do Ultra have what it takes to close this one out in our next Control game? We will be seeing that Subbase whatever happens, folks. Or can the LA Thieves keep the momentum going and do the unthinkable, bring down the Toronto Titans? Ultra versus Thieves. We get back after this break.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. Slice up your competition with the Executive Chef Operator, now available in-game in the Call of Duty store.
ladies and gentlemen, that's right. We've got fidget spinners and memes taking place here in the Columbus, Ohio CDL studios. It is literally non-stop, and everywhere you look, there's something happening, folks. So enjoy the view while you still can. We're almost ready to rock and roll into our next map in this exciting series, the final series of the day. And we've got ourselves a little bit of a controller play. Chance, I think you saw something there that looked quite fun.
I was just trying to keep track of everything. There was so much going on. I didn't realize there was like a room in the front left of the shot as well. But there's a lot going on, including Major II. Got to get your tickets. We're going to Miami very soon, just a week away now. And of course, we're going to be able to watch all these wonderful teams in action. Just scan that QR code, maybe play some ranked, get the vibes flowing, ready to go.
Absolutely. Well, that QR code will be available on screen for a moment longer. The Miami Heretics hosting Major II, presented by Gamergy. Come on down and maybe meet your favorite pro player. They might sign something for you or kiss your firstborn. Whatever you want. They're all very friendly and very accommodating. Best to catch them after a win, though. That's when they're really at their best. Here we go, though, folks. We find out who's best at this next map and mode in this exciting series. Toronto Ultra taking on the LA Thieves. We're going to Karachi, and we're playing Control.
And no second-borns. No love to the younger
Absolutely
siblings.
not.
I'll
Absolutely
remember that. As the youngest.
I was the firstborn. What can I say, brother? Here we go. We can refer to that as the Monster Energy Fountain from now on, I think, of this map. Should we do that, Chance?
I'm down for that. I think the firstborn on this map, though, might have been Toronto Ultra. A 6-1 record overall. They've been fantastic. Offensive end, defensive end, it does not matter. These guys, absolute class. LA Thieves, certainly a tall task ahead of them, including off the opening break. The nades on point already, slowing this push down.
Slowing things right down. To a snail's pace into the zone we crawl, and it's Ghosty with man first in there. Whoa, he reads Kleenex, and Kleenex absolutely eviscerates him. Nice shots from Afro.
God.
Marcus Reed, the West Midlands finest with a multi-kill.
Yeah, Rival 9 can do that. That is absurd. Clean shots there from Afro. That's one of those moments where anytime Afro drops under a 1 KD, I'm just like, how? Like, I see him when he shoots. He, like, an electric point of view, but maybe too twisted for his own good at times. Now in a situation where he is the only one on his team getting kills. He's 4-0 and getting hunted down as well, so not even a cruise missile going to roll through, and now you're getting spawn trapped. A lot of teams, or a lot of players in length, like to push out Coop's side of the map and actually give the other team good spawns. Toronto Ultra, though, they know how to play Envoy and Junk. They are putting them in the absolute blender trap.
Kremp clearly stretched before today's match because he's throwing shoulders like no other over there by the archway. Long defensive lineup here. Only a single segment gone. Here comes the play. Kleenex, the trades are absolutely perfect as the white and purple kill feed will soon dissipate. But that's a lovely bit of time now garnered. You're looking to close out the A zone. Kleenex now flying forward. Afro. Gun not needed. Envoy with the nade. Final 30 seconds here. And Ultra take the round.
Yeah, I love the patience as well. I mean, you just have Kleenex set up for the flank, but instead of just dive bombing the guy that's on A, slowly going for the capture, Kleenex plays for the power positions, gets the 2 pieces. Well, easy reads for him. There's a 4 spree, and the only man stopping the clock is Ghosty over towards B, but he is completely by himself. His team, in the meantime, they have to get to this A zone. Because Ghosty, it's only a matter of time before he falls. There's the cleanup. He dragged 2 players back to him, though. Is it going to be enough to actually get this team the point? It might not look like it. Ultra still are keeping him off of it.
Oh my word. Final 5. They line up. It should be enough time to get on there. No, Scrap stops them. No one close. Actually, really close. Oh my word. Just the outside of the zone, but not able to dip a finger at Pinky into the A zone to stop the clock. Ultra, a very strong defensive round. Only 2 segments gained.
I mean, that's a round of near perfection. Almost every decision that they made on the map completely on point. LA Thieves might have actually gotten out of like the blender spawn trap, but again, you're down on lives and you were just so far down on time that it doesn't make a difference. Also a great decision by Ultra, at least double chow Ghosty when he's solo capping over on the B zone to make sure that no funny business happened. So completely on point in round number 1, and Kremp and Nasty 2 and 12 combined. Not a fun start. It's Ultra, well, they've safely made it to the A zone on the opening break.
Yeah, 2 of them have. This is going to be a fast capture. First segment on its way out. They're halfway towards the bit of work that the Thieves in the first round. Oh no! Oh no! Afro unable to get any of those players out the zone. So now the second segment is gone. Ghosty may find a 2-piece, but you've already tied the effort the LA Thieves made in the opening round. Ultra looking strong. This is going to be 2 minutes and 20 on the game clock.
That is It's absolutely delightful help from Envoy as well, protecting his teammate in the time, pushes out a cut, says nobody's there. I'll go back and play the objective. So decision making still on point. Insight has found himself in a very precarious situation, but almost the unreadable. I don't know the last time LA Thieves have actually spotted this player out, but as the kills are flowing their way, Insight, it's just about the timing going towards the back alley. Is the timing right? Yes, it is. Indeed, doesn't take a bullet. And now for LA Thieves, good luck trying to break this one down. You go over the dumpster, you're going to have a bad time dealing with Insight. You go through mid, well, here's Scrap.
Oh, no. Scrap dealt with. Insight, last man alive on this side of the map, and the pressure is now on. Can he hold these players back? Nope, not a hope in hell. Now Envoy cutting the players through the middle, and that's going to be a nice bit of time burnt. That minute gain from the A zone is soon to be gone with a minute 30 to play on the clock.
Ooh, interesting moves, but not quite able to get away. LA Thieves doing a nice job on the hunt to get these trades. Scrap gets traded out in long alley. Boy gets traded out top red, and now it's just about trying to set up that spawn trap, but patient play from Ultra. Kleenex might have found the move to get behind enemy lines. Everybody else up towards red, but here's at least his first free kill. And now from LA, you broke this down once, but now you got to get past this dumpster again.
Yeah. That's not very nice to call Kleenex a dumpster. He's absolutely dumping a truck on these boys. 10-6 with the minute on the game clock. Now pause. The B zone slowly captured. Ultra starting to fly on the offense. Damaging a Ghosty. This could well be it.
Double stack as well. All the kills flowing their way. No one trying to deal with the dumpster. And good pressure maybe from Massey up top, but he gets traded. Afro didn't shoot back. He ran into a double chow. It is the funnel system. It is the final moment of this round. You get through the blender once, but Ultra, I mean, they get it back straight away. And again, it is just perfect decision making. It is as soon as a single player gets the right timing to get towards that back alley, it is suffocating how on point these guys can be.
Yeah, that was the absolute perfect execution of the B zone attack there. And Kleenex playing with patience and incredible trust in his teammates that I've got my position. I'm cutting off a single lane of reinforcements. You guys find your kills, find your positioning on the map. And when we're all ready, we'll capture the B zone together. That's exactly what happens in Toronto Ultra. Another decisive round so far in Karachi.
Yeah, really good feel for the timing as well, right? Kleenex is looking at the dumpster. Nobody's there. Okay, long alley. Nobody's there. And eventually he just like isolates the final player coming through like tickets. So their internal clock right now also on point. A B zone attack though. Insight, freebie kill number 1. Kremtho, nice trades. Now you get some back alley pressure up. Of course, though, Kremp not quite able to deliver. Nasty going to be forced to make the play, but Kleenex already just being annoying, going for the flanks. The coordination is there. Another opening break, absolutely stuffed. Ultra, as is tradition, completely on point.
Yeah, this is the more sort of, well, not as too similar to the opening round we saw. The massive defensive work that only saw the LA Thieves get 2 segments on A. A, the zone that typically falls the first. This time round, Insight playing incredibly patiently. One more moment, allowing Envoy to get into the fray. Oh my god, Afro deleted. 1 segment down. Kremp now in trouble. Dylan Hannon, 15 and 8 on a 4 spree.
And look how quick he is, by the way, to like run back over towards Drunk. Same thing with Kleenex number 4, just to make sure you're blocking those close spawns, even when you get that 3-man wipe. So he might have ran into death, but the idea is there. Now Kleenex might have found the timing. He sees the players up top, goes for the objective first, and now he's team shotting with his boys, making sure he killed the guy top 3rd. Try to get out of dodge, and again, right back to making sure that you are blocking that spawn to keep B nice and secure. Ultra, down to the details. They are doing everything right.
It's really outstanding teamwork. You are not dealing with a single member of the Ultra lineup at any moment. They're an amorphous blob. They are completely covering all angles at all times. And this might be enough, though. The LA Thieves, they've caught them in a brief moment of weakness. Is this enough to get in? No. You've let Scrap through. No. Ghosty. Oh, wins a big pair. 17 and 10 and streaks. We're going to be.
Yeah, put this man in Yellowstone. He is old faithful for the squad. He has 18 kills. 2 of his teammates don't have that combined, and it is pick 82. They can't get to 18. And Ghosty, criminal performance for the moment. He is letting it ride. That's an 8 spree. He's in the back alley. He has a little bit of help from Afro as well. But 2 gunfights to still have the win on the front line. Ghosty finally gets shut down. At least Afro there for the trades. But here's number 2, and Insight, an easy one for him. LA Thieves not quite able to set up those kills in the same way.
Thieves, though, still plenty of presence on the map so far. Ghosty still with the streaks, able to maybe soften up one of the two of these more powerful positions. Scrap those, asserts dominance from top of AC. Krem, nice bit of work with Afro. The back line, oh, not enough HP. Kleenex kills them both. Nasty through the front, dealt with. That might be it. The streaks, oh dear, is it enough? Fly forward, LA Thieves, fly. These are the final moments of the map.
And you got players in rat corners as well, playing the guarantees, and Kleenex, so annoying to deal with, chopping you down along the way, the extra bit of damage done, and nowhere you can go. The hottest of 3-0s on Karachi. There was a blistering moment there from Ghosty, but outside of that, it was not even close.
Oh, the Thieves have been stunned there in control. The Search and Destroy was a delight to watch. That one was all ultra from start to finish. My good God. But 2-1 here in our series. We're going to sub-base. Dress appropriately, friends. This one should be an absolute banger. We'll take a quick look at the stats as this series continues, Chance, but that one was all ultra.
I mean, that's just a prime example. I mean, you could read the stats. Envoy, 20 kills, absolutely fantastic performance. The SMG is having an absolute field day, but like, it was just the efficiency of like, that is a clear-cut example of all 4 players being on the exact same page at any given time, to the point where every reaction was on point. I think in that final round, Kleenex might have just ran a circle from like middle map towards like top red through junk and then going through that like mid alley flank. He did that like 3 separate times on the exact same life. Again, they are making sure they are always blocking the right spawns at the right time. Incredibly efficient work, and certainly a team to be learned from on any given map, but especially Karachi Control. That was destruction.
Yeah, really. Back to that Kleenex play that really helped the boys win that attacking round. Massive work. That was that second. The third round again, once the stranglehold was in place, it's immaculate control from Toronto Ultra. They just know exactly where they need to be for one another. And it's not like you've got set positions for set players. It's a very fluid gameplay. Very, very much like water, my friends. You can fit it into a pot. You make it crash against the waves. And Ultra absolutely drowned the Thieves there on Karachi. 3-0. Say goodbye to Control. We say idly hi to Subbase.
In Subbase, again, another one of those interesting maps to see Ultra play. They have a 4-0 record on it, but they also haven't played it in like 2 months plus. So it has not been their go-to in stage 2 after the new hills and new spawns get brought to the table. So first look for them on Subbase in quite some time. And for LA Thieves, a 1-2 record overall, but sort of a similar story. They played it once against LAG and looked fantastic, but otherwise we haven't seen from them in such a long time. So at least a more recent rep coming out from Thieves, and maybe that experience can go a long way. They need it to stay alive in the series.
Trying to stay alive in the series and force their game 5. Ranked play now sees Subbase back as well, Chance. We had a good game yesterday where I think most of the people we played against have totally forgotten how to play it.
Yes.
Thankfully, though,
yes, they did.
We get to watch it on a weekly basis, so we've managed to keep our chops up. But if you're in ranked and Subbase comes up, maybe hit breaking point. You know, go for a quick refresher on how spawns work. It's not an easy map to play, boys and girls. You can get absolutely chokeslammed. Team stats, though, when it comes to the overall season, and there is a clear-cut advantage in the series.
Yeah, well, again, old spawns in old hills coming in from Toronto Ultra. I mean, you know, in January was the last time that they played it, and already sun's up. Spring is just around the corner. And that one sole win that LA Thieves had, they got it just the other day, literally yesterday, against LAG. Of course, the Gorillas, at least early in the year, certainly were a team that enjoyed themselves some sub-base, but LA Thieves really took them to task. 250 to 105 for the victory. So I'd say as far as the map set goes, I know Nameless was optimistic for LA Thieves on the search and destroy front. That proved to be successful for map number 2. If there was any semblance of an advantage in Hardpoint, this might be the map that you want to play Toronto on. Of course, though, they do have a perfect record. They're still scary. We just don't know how their practice has been in the meantime.
That's very true. That's the Scuff warehouse that has a huge crate of Monster energy drink inside it. I'm surprised we didn't slap a logo on the side of that sub. That'd been quite fun as well. The Scuff walkway there on the right-hand side. Another Monster loading zone. That's where all the energy drinks go. On that forklift right into your mouths. Here we go, boys and girls. It's a sub base. It's going to be a banger. And if it's not, oh, I can't control it. I can just hope it's going to be a fantastic matchup, and I'm sure it will be.
Also, some of the funnier stats we've seen, 13 and 6 overall there from Insight. That was indeed a hard point. Yeah, he pulled that off on Skid Row. So if you're a main AR and you want to learn the right spots to play, Insight always a player to pay attention to. Opening break though, kicking off. Krem get a nice 2 kills. Ghosty at least staying alive and buying his teammates some time, trying to get him in position. Krem for his third, he's able to get it. It might just be Krem versus the whole squad, but there you go. That standoff from Ghosty and Scrap. Ghosty coming out on top, and this is beautiful right now from the LA Thieves.
Yeah, nice work. And again, Krem nowhere near full power right now. Look how far away he is from his monitor. If he gets closer and closer to that cam, that's how you can tell he's being even more dangerous and purposeful in game. Let's see how it goes though. Insight on the break. Ghosty and Afro have got his trades. Thieves retain control.
If you're looking for the power-ups on the LA Thieves players, pay attention to the tongue of Afro. It'll start making moves. The more locked he gets, the further it extends. I know Michael Jordan, sort of the predecessor of the tongue out. Afro, long way to go before that's a justified comparison because he gets chopped down on that rotation. LA Thieves might look beautiful on the first hill, but Ultra, complete map control they right now have on P2. Scrap is pushed so far up, he's almost guaranteed a free kill or two.
Yeah, indeed. Well, P2's up. Afro trying to get out. Can't get out. Scrap's there for the 3. 35 to go. This might be a perfect 60. Krem cut down again. It's Scrap on a 4 spree now. 6 and 2 overall. Nasty in the middle of the map. Toast. Perfect awareness up for Scrap. Can he get the damage? So much pain. So much suffering. No kills.
He also has a trophy, doesn't need it. All those like nades and stuns, I think, just get ended up like chucked out the back window as well. So the arm strength on the LA players pretty absurd, and well, maybe more absurdities. They need to hunt Envoy down, and they are successful. That is good reads and a big moment to make sure you stabilize this game. You virtually got full 60 on the P2, but sort of a similar situation. Nasty's pushed up in prime position to be the cutoff man right now, slowing these Ultra players down. So while he's doing this, that's a free death. He's on point. His teammates now know all guns forward. Of course, somehow they're losing a few of these gunfights and getting out of the time, and maybe a slightly painful moment. Ultra putting the pressure on.
I mean, damage is one thing. Get the kills is another. Forward you go. Taking care of business on the inside of the tunnel. That's all the members of Ultra away for now. Ghosty pushing the front line forward. Afro driving the spear in. Create some space, create some time. Keep running up that score. There's the lead change.
You see again, Krem, just good information he's getting even before he falls. That is, again, not quite a full 60, but pretty close to it. So a very strong hill there for Thieves. Of course, though, it is going to be a hike across the map. It is devastating. You really get one good attempt to try to break this sub-base, or the sub-hill down, rather. Right now for Thieves, only one player pushed up on the map. Doesn't get very far. Krem, maybe the next player in line, because Insight's going to be looking for him. One good attempt to break the dry dock hill. Good luck, have fun.
One something is all it takes to get the point and flip them spawns. And good luck when Insight's got the Renetti in hand behind you. I will not be singing anymore in today's series. Nasty with a nice 2. Going forward, but those spawns, my god, they're very, very close to the hard point. Guns will be at the ready for Ultra, so the approach here from the Thieves, very tough chance.
Yeah, very tough indeed. Again, you lose just that first, like, opening salvo gunfights, and much like a flock of seagulls, you are just so far away. Easy trades there from Ultra. At least Nasty gets the one guy at a time, though, so that is a gunfight that strips away maybe an extra 7 or 8 seconds, and if this map goes down to the wire, little moments like that can absolutely pay off. Kleenex doesn't care about fall damage, but he is 1 kill away from a cruise missile. He wants to play guaranteed.
Here it is. Oh. That trophy's going to help. Unless it's just outside of the effective range. And out the nades there, Envoy steals it. Bye-bye trophy. Hello to the new hardpoint. Thieves being kept at bay. And Kleenex still desperate for that cruise. Maneuvering around, but his timing should work out. If he turns, he's in a sweet spot. His boys have got control of the hill. Envoy and Insight finding the kills in the feed. Good looks, Ultra.
You just see how easy it is to be Kleenex at this moment. His team is just killing everything. He's waiting for a freebie, but right now it's just too much work being put on the rest of the Toronto Ultra players. Now he's finally forced to back down, but you have Kleenex in a situation. He hasn't taken a gunfight in 45 seconds, and his team is still getting every second of time. I mean, we're at the point where the cruise missile almost doesn't matter. Finally, LA Thieves get the break, but yeah, it's a 50-point game.
We're staying on Kleenex until he gets the streaks, and if he doesn't, he'll be wildly disappointing. Ah! No those streaks. No problem, though. The Ultra still have the lead.
Honestly, drop him for that. How do you not get the cruise missile in that moment? It is unreal. But no, LA Thieves maybe back to the bread and butter. P1 is a hill they've had a great deal of success. Scrap, though, doesn't care about that. Just jumps right to the point, gets the trophy down, and now in a moment where I think only Ghosty behind enemy lines, maybe to make things awkward, but Kleenex, well, now he shows up in the kill feed, gets the read, and this is a painful moment right now from LA because they got full 60 on last P2, and they do not have any map control in this rotation.
Nope. Here's the hit from Kleenex. Yeah, he's feeling a little more confident now that he's not sort of second-guessing decisions. Or his teammates also cleaning everything up either side of him, so it's still a very solid outing from the entirety of the roster. And you walk past Ghosty, you've double backed on it. Good job, Kleenex. Any more here? Oh, swaps to the Pistola. Doesn't manage to get any more out of it, and Scrap now soaking up the time. Final 10. And just like we saw in the first set, Chance Ultra, the P1 to P2, it's very, very good.
Yeah, you can see no one on LA Thieves able to make the break and get behind enemy lines. Afro, the only player that could have had the opportunity, gets slammed immediately. Ultra keeping everything under control. And if you are in this situation where you have number 3 Insight blocking the spawns and you have Roamer's top glass, I mean, this is hopeless.
Yeah, this is absolute devastation. This is prescient gameplay from Toronto Ultra. They are in it. They are living it. 5. Nearly a 6 now. Oh no, every time you sort of call them out, they're gone. Ultra are flowing. Look at the damage dealt. You're never dealing with one member at a time. You are always being tagged. Oh, Afro, what in the sugar was that? Was that a rival? What a tag that was.
Yeah, Afro built different, but again, you were pointing out correctly, by the way, that was every single kill being team shot, it seemed like, for a near like 60-second span, outside of maybe Kleenex having one individual fight like top glass. Now you're just jumping into death, nothing you can do. Insight for 3 up top, and now they finally flip the spawns at the worst possible time. Ultra, again, playing this map almost flawlessly.
Absolutely delightful. Delightful work from Toronto Ultra. 25 for the win. It's going to take 25 seconds to get across sub-base right now for the LA Thieves. Scrap knows that. He's moving forward. Oh, you've abandoned the hard point for a moment here, lads. Nasty. He knows what's up. Trying to get himself a kill or 2 in the back line. Nice work. You're in. Get out of it. Trophy. I got one of my own. Can Insight now make the approach as the shoe's on the other foot now for the Thieves.
It's gonna have to pop off and get a big double kill, potentially. Able to deliver the first, but it's the nades and the lack of trophies that are gonna cost you towards the end. LA Thieves, though, do fight out of this. They do get that break in a big moment as well. That's the good news. The bad news is you are still down 100 points and you are rotating towards the depths of time where Insight is already posted up, ready to go. So they're gonna have to get back-to-back breaks in a near impossible situation.
Good luck, lads. Here we go. The Thieves now trying to find their way forward. Crimp and Afro struggling somewhat. Continuing to struggle. Ghosty will find the trade. We're under the point. Here we go. The cleanup. And once again, it's a late game resurgence. But wait, Dylan Hannon. Oh my word. In and out. Kleenex picks up after the confusion clears, and it's absolute masterful play from Toronto Ultra. The hard point back in their hands. Ghosty down. Scrap finds his. This is the end.
Yeah, it's an in-and-out performance there from Envoy. Maybe a Whataburger on the flip side for some of the LA Thieves. Got taken to task here on sub-base. That is an electric performance, and their perfect record maintain. Ultra as clean as they could ever be in the respawns. And a little bit of anger there in the cams. Extra words there from Insight. There to let them know.
Oh, I'm loving it. That was one way to let those boys know how the series went. Ultra getting a little spicy, a little bit feisty. Not terribly Canadian of them, that language. 3-1 though. The series is done. And if not for the search and destroy chance, I mean, LA Thieves, not bad looks in the hard points. They had some fantastic moments of greatness. Hold on, let me finish me bloody point. That control was an absolute slamming. That was a real ugly one. That was where Ultra, a clear-cut better team. And if not for the double efforts of Nasty in the scoreboard, what?
Even with 2 nasties, couldn't quite get it done now. I mean, Yeah, the sub base, I think that is just a moment for, you know, maybe the rest of the league to pay attention to.
Yeah.
It might have been 2 months, it might be some new spawns, but Ultra is still completely on point on that map. Quite frankly, as soon as they got the hill on the P4, they ran away with it. That was an absurd performance, and maybe that'll remain the auto veto for many teams in this league when they're playing against Ultra. But I will say the Rio, not a terrible look there from LA Thieves. It was a very slow start for a few players that started to bring things back, but again, I'd say for LA, it's a learning experience playing against this team. They've already